trying not to wet myself. Can we please just move along?
Yes, we may. The moment you let me past. Thank you. Thank you. Right then, well. Next step along the way on this great distraction is yet another descent. Another descent on this road alongside what I'm now calling our distraction. Our time to think about things. A pleasant stroll, now known as King Olaf's Piss Turk. And so here we are. Here. With everything in the world apparently trying to kill us in pursuit of... What, Inigo? King Olaf's verse? Think so. Anyway, enough sitting down. Let's continue our descent into madness, but to find something. And then afterwards, we'll finally surface up top and realise if it was a good idea to surface up top or not. We'll be better off dying off in here. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how much further down this place goes, to be completely honest with you. I would not be surprised if past this door we ended up going down another spiral staircase and then another and you know kind of how it goes at this point. On pursuit of something that doesn't exist. Is that you? Our spirit guide, who I've not even acknowledged thus far. Is that you? And you've guided me here? Or Inigo here? This is really Inigo's quest here. You fancy it? No? What's Karjo doing?
What is on your mind?
What's on yours?
Why are we here? I already got scars in a place like this. I do not wish to earn more.
And here I was thinking you were paying attention. Hi up. Nothing to say for yourself. Pardon me, just, you know. Bit useless lying there, isn't it? Much like this. This is it. King Olaf's verse. O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king. Your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning capture of Numinex, a con for the ages. And what's that? Are those notes, or... Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it. Is it just me, or does this not seem complete? Though then again, if it's called a verse, I suppose that is a verse. And those the... I can't read music, but is that music? Notes? In a musical sense? Maybe. Well, if I take it, bag that, what about you? And what about you? What's your story? How'd you end up down here? Did you come down here with King Olaf's verse? Or did you find it and die with it? Who knows? Either way, it seems like we're on an ascent again. Don't know how to feel about that. I can't really remember what way we came in. I didn't come in here, that's for certain. We were assaulted from this direction. Even I've spotted this. Alright. There we go. And take the lot. Why not? Right then, fellas. Please, Skyrim. Thank you. Can we leave this way? No. So, yes, we leave this way. Although there was a door, wasn't there? Let's double check. Yeah, remember that. Okay, and then we go back through our trail of efficiency. I was going to say footsteps, but that seems to be a bit of a chilly subject at the minute. And can you open that door for us? That'd be awfully kind of you. Oh, of course. The claw. Wait up. The claw. Of course. How can I be so naive? It want that. And it want... what were it? There we go. It was the ruby one, I'm sure. Fox, eagle, wolf. Hang on a minute. Was it that one? I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to have a serious look now. Like, I've got that one. And then I've got that one. And then... Okay, let's just get all the claws out in front of me. And as far as I'm aware, there's only 2 which I've got here. Can't be that one, surely. Colour me confused. Oh, actually, no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I've taken, to be fair, in the past couple of days, I've taken quite a few hits over the head. Is that one again, you freaking moron? What are you doing? Give that one a go. See, I was just testing you, honestly. Don't look at me like you've lost faith. And anyway, I know it's an ancient Nordic ruin, but we kind of had the verse here. I thought this place was all it was good for. Bar all the dead. But that must mean... an audience. And perhaps even a dragon priest.
Olaf, it is time.
Wait a minute, you mean the Olaf? Were I not paying attention last time? Let's get involved. These guys look awfully comfortable. Lucky. And you. I got this one. I think. And you.
vengeance is at hand.
You sound like your age. In your current form. Ow! Got hit with a bloody parchment. Oh, pardon me. Come on, Kaja. Oh, now you get up. I thought about hitting you earlier, but there's some down there which don't seem to be getting up to join the occasion. I thought maybe you might be one of them. No more down that way.
Excellent bird.
Scare me out to death, why don't you? But that'll be easy, didn't he? Me and my backhand, eh? Alright, ebony sword, fine. And a key. Huh. First, let's leave it to be our devices. What about our spirit guide, eh? Has he finally seen peace? The verse picked up, Olaf put down, us standing here. I'll tell you what, I'll give this key a go. To where, I wonder? Take that. And this? Nothing. I suppose it'll have to do with this work after all these years, all the other ones do. Well, the Norse designed their puzzles for people like me. Morons. And, but at least technology works. Primitive as it may be. Hey! The puzzles are primitive. I'm primitive. We're all one big primitive family, aren't we? Really. And, do I recognise it? Interesting. We're right out here again. How did I not clock that door? The first time through. Maybe the writing's on the wall. Primitive and all that. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get north. Evening's upon us. Right then. If we're heading north with this verse, then Bard's College will... Let's have a look at the night. Dawn's still an hour or two off, so I reckon if we head north, we might be able to go to this cave instead of arsing around in solitude waiting for everyone to get up in the Bard's College. Yeah, let's go up there and clear that place out, why not? And then when we actually get into solitude, we have 2 reasons to be there. Sound like a plan? And we can end it with that dragon contract to the east in Mortal in Hellmarch. And then we can finally get to Hythe Hrothgar and stop putting off the inevitable. Prophecy, fate being inexorable. Doing our place. Doing our bit and taking our place in history. Only to be forgotten. and replaced and be remembered fictitiously rather than truthfully. Not a bad thing, of course. Make your peace with it. Suppose I made my peace with it long ago. So if any of you have aspirations to be famous, well, that they did, Carter. That they did. Good morning to you two. Seems like someone was interrupted from their sleep. Right then. Let's curve around the rock face and morning. What's going on here? You need my help.
What a display of color.
Thank you, yeah. Bit green, innit? Right. Just about to say I'm feeling a bit tired. Why the work now, let me tell you. Bloody hell, man. Right, find the road. Summon Harvac. Double time it to Dragon Bridge. And then pick out this cave. Maybe do some pondering along the way. Maybe. Right, come on, Harvac, pal. Okay. And let's be off with you. Follow this. I just have to curve it round, don't I? Right, yeah. I believe what do course call it? The Tall Mast Tavern's coming up on the right hand side. New tenants, obviously, since we evicted the old ones, although... Ow! I'm kind of just want to watch. I hope we got a Thalmor assault on this place. And repeated attempts on our lives. Just want to watch, that's all. I think the Thalmor have dispatched Justiciars and gymnasts, clearly. One and the same. Part of the job description, I suppose. Come on. Let's carry on down this way. Let's try to get something else done before the dawn. 2 reasons to head into solitude. But it does get you thinking. Finally going to be heading back to High Hrothgar. For 2 reasons there as well. To return the horn of Jürgen Windcaller. That quest I have bestowed. You know what? I'm gonna have some ale because it gives me an excuse to speak like that. Oh, that's popping. Popping. Great stuff, that. Is someone here to go? I think it is. Yeah, to return the Horn of Jürgen Windcaller. Quest they had bestowed upon me all that time ago. About the time I realised about the perceived, listen to me, perceived betrayal from Merlin. About me being Dragonborn. Completely at peace with it now, honestly. Ready to get this over and done with. But yes, there's also that, to go back and complete my training, whatever that means. Learned a lot more words since I've meditated on them, but haven't really had on gear to, you know, guide me on the path of it. help me embrace those words I've meditated on in a impactful way. I've picked up some words along the way in some places, and I have been able to use them from time to time, you know, kind of get on top of them. But there's been a lot which I've just learned to meditate on and just not taken to task, which haven't become a part of my vocabulary, so to speak. So there's that. And then there's the more pressing issue of finding Alduin's wall in Skyhaven Temple with the help of the blades and how Hongir and the freaking Greybeards will react when we start talking about the sodding blades.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
Certainly the reverse way round. Delphine didn't seem too keen on the Greybeards. I mentioned them to her, but then again, Delphine isn't very keen on many things. Because Delphine is Delphine. Tell you, we're gonna lock heads. If you haven't already. But yes, as I was saying, that discovery on Alduin's wall. That Alduin was defeated with a shout. What does that even mean? Inigo joked about something to do with sweet rolls. A sweet roll shout? That? You know what? That makes more sense than trying to think of what else could possibly cause Alduin to have been defeated by a shout. What am I going to do? Scream him with fire? Ice? A force that pushes him out of the sky? A whirlwind? An insult? I don't know. What I can tell you is that I think we've arrived. But you know what? This is a good idea. A lot of time for pondering whilst doing this and waiting for the dawn. So, let's do it. And judging by what I can hear right now, sounds as if we have an audience. Shall we have a look? Hello there. Great morning for it, isn't it? Okay, fellas, let's not. Thank you. So the brief on this, if I remember right, because I was in the middle of attending a certain party. Pelagius wing, not important, you don't need to know the details. The brief from Firebeard was someone in Dragonbridge reported sounds coming from this cave. We could have already solved it. There was skeletons outside the cave making sounds, making noises. There you go, totally fine, all sorted, can go back to Solitude with that news. But this is us, we're delving in, we're here now, we may as well do it, we've got time to kill. Which sounds insane in context, considering the momentous task that awaits in the days ahead. Draugr. Let's not be skulking around. Let's go announce ourselves. Hey up, morning. You are not Draugr.
Here we go.
You are Draugr. Where's someone else? Oh, there he is. It looks mysteriously blue down there. Hopefully that is a blue dawn beaming down from a crack in the building above. Cave above. There is snow in there, so there's hope, rather than anything mysterious. In the meantime, what were you guys cooking up here? Oh, some grilled leeks. Yeah, I'll be having some of that. And who's this guy? Did he announce himself in a go? I don't often do. And you. Right. So the story is then, skeletons outside seems to be driven by necromancers on the inside, except there's Draugr walking about. That's one thing I never pondered. What's Draugr's relationship to a necromancer? Raised by necromancy? Or walking the crypts in which they're buried and protecting like they always do? The Draugr are like in some kind of crazy service, which I don't know the context of, because it's not really my area to know, but... Can a necromancer raise a Draugr to do its bidding? Or is it a byproduct of doing its own bidding, if it happens to do the bidding of the necromancer? Although the necromancer would be trespassing to begin with. So there has to be some kind of trickery at work. Right, this is wonderful and all, but instead of going up towards that beautiful sky, it looks as if we're going to have to descend. The question is, can we do it safely? I don't think so. You gonna catch me if I come down there? Or are you just gonna go down yourselves? You are cats after all. After you, Jazargo. I insist. No? You wanna follow me? Fine. Catch me! I was gonna say thank you, but you didn't really do much. You guys are just adorable jumping around like that. So what's down here? Just the one? I hope there's a solid way back up or else we're screwed. Let's try down here. Well, that just looks plain wrong. Sounds coming from a cave. Could have gone home with news that was sorted by now, but now we're down here, we're in the thick of it. What is that? Hang on a minute, there's a whole fortress down here in a cabin in... I'm not even addressing the obvious thing. Should I get a better look at that? In my eyes. Someone is seeking power. Where has it been derived from? Is there a source? No? Has someone been resurrected? I'm not even going to bother dispelling the candlelight. We're going to be going to completely sort this out one way or another. Let's just interrupt the only way we know how. Anyone else down there? I think those were grapes or spilled brains. Same texture. Well, these were cold, so, you know.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema.
Potema?
Long have you
Potema?
slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Wolf Queen. How many times have we seen a hardback with that on the spine? Wolf Queen. I'm sure there's various volumes of it. Well, I wish there was a more red Elf. Why do I always call myself a man? Telling you, it's Merlin. All the time. Also not a very good elf, am I? Oh, sorry, am I interrupting the conversation here? Tell you what. It seems to go up, we must first go down. Sodding X going on here. Some kind of necromancy not being able to fire my arrows like there's an invisible wall. It's the most effective necromancy I've come across. Luckily, the paralysis I've put on this has paid off. Right then. Time for something close encounters. Dancing on the stairs. Fire. Down here, down here. Good lad. Now, is this where it's going on right here, or is there another level? Is it on top of here where it's happening? Judging by the swirly purple things, yes, that's the summit. Hey up. Thank you. Sorry, I should have really asked you for directions. That's another Death Lord by the looks of the helmet. Come on, fellas, catch up.
Yes! Return me to this realm. As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent.
Oh, me head. Oh, rammed it right into a rock. How many times have I hit my head in the past couple of days?
What? What are you doing? You fool! You cannot bind me to this will.
I just need a moment to think. Oh, slam me head. Oh, can't be you doing that a lot. I already act like I was dropped as a child. Ooh. You alright? Good, I'm happy. I'm happy, Phil. I'm happy about that. We still got to get to the top of this fort within a cavern. And how do we do that? Not this side. There we go, stairs. With a saviour of us here. We literally, by the sounds of things, have some kind of spirity thingy talking. The Wolf Queen.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
I'm sorry, should I have sent an invite ahead? Or whatever it is going on up there. If it returns to this realm, whatever's it's gonna bring with us will be more numbers than we can muster. We normally outnumber everyone we come across, but in this case, I feel as if I'm being rude. How do we end the ritual? Do we stop everything? We kill everything. Easy enough, because that actually requires some kind of thought process. I'd have to send the courier across the sodding Tolfdir. And how long would that take? Hi, Tolfdir. We cleared out this cavern, and there seems to be some kind of ritual going on. It's kind of time effective here. We could really do with you over here and provide your insight. we seriously didn't have to kill everyone there for to stop it, we would have actually been screwed. And there's a book here. Is this some kind of chance reading, or is this to do with whatever this is? Fatima, Wolf Queen. Not Daedric Prince, is it? No? No. The refugees. Magedos, Albury. The smell of the bay oozed through the stones of the cellar, salt and briny decay. The cellar itself had its own sense of old wine turned to vinegar. Mildew and the more exotic spices of the herbs of healers the healers have brought with them to tend the wounded. There were more than 50 people squeezed into the big earthen room which had once been forgotten storage for the brothel above. Wow. Let's have a skim through for Wolf Queen, Fatima. Mankar, Cameron Usurper. Huh. That's a name I think I've read somewhere before. Can't really tell you where, like. Iliac Bay? Nah, I don't think there's anything to do with it. Seems like some good reading, like. Well then. Next time we come across one of those many Wolf Queen volumes that we've come across over our time on the quest, I'll be better off reading it this time. None of you have a copy on you? I know we're not exactly strapped for cash either, but you know what? I was honestly thinking of talking this up to Firebeard and seeing what he paid out for it just on principle, but at this rate, we can't really talk this up, can we? We've gone into a cavern to investigate some noises I presume were just trapped in the mouth of the entrance. A cut and dry necromancy deal, it turned out. I thought it were going to be. And then it was something the like of which we've not seen the like of which. Any more surprises? It would seem not. Huh. And now we take our descent. To where? This is like... not a military forts they have here. Same kind of layout, same kind of doors. But this is not submerged, but you know what I mean when I say submerged. Submerged in a cavern of... with some Draugr? Necromancy? Militaristic? Where are we going to turn up at? This seems vaguely familiar. Sorry. This is where we came in. There's a draft. Yes! And would you look at that? And so the morning has arrived. In traditional Skyrim fashion. Cold, wintry. My balls are freezing off. Of course.
We are in Skyrim after all. This is disappointing. Do not worry. In time, you will grow a thicker coat of fur. Like me. Look at my tail, for instance.
Oh my, how did you do that?
Mainly prolonged exposure to the elements. That and a healthy diet. Eventually you will be warmer.
Ah, this is good. You bring a smile to this one's eyes and peace to his heart.
Aww.
Do not mention it.
You guys? Should seriously cut that stuff out. It's so adorable. I think my heart's gonna burst. You know what would happen if my heart burst? Yeah, I'd die, so cut it out, will you? Is this where we're going? I think I've gotten myself a bit off the path. And Karja, I'm surprised. You're not used to the cold by now. That's a bit naive of me to say, but I am surprised. Follow Inigo's advice. I'm sorry, what was that?
I am here for you.
Good.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Here we are once again by Meridia's statue. We do this a lot, you know. Let's just get down to the road one way or another. There's a strange growth on the cliffside. There we go. I know where I'm going now. See if I can munch on something. How about those grilled leeks I picked up? And some of those apples. One of those apples. And so, the winter subsides. There's the Blue Palace. Right then. Got King Olaf's verse to deliver to the Bard's College. And news of the, what is it? The Wolf Skull Cave to deliver to Folk Firebeard. Let's do the latter first, the Blue Palace. And then deliver the verse and see if, you know, we can't make something of it. What's it something to do with an event that's normally hosted? If I open it up, on the last page it talked about in Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it. Right. And it was stopped by what's her face, Elisif, because, well, don't have to read too much into that, do we?
Wonder what it's like for those Thalmor now that they've been taken down a notch.
No idea what you're talking about.
Arms and armor, forged by a master.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Your fruit are looking a little less ripe.
See, I'm not the only one who walks away.
Damn black blood marauders. They're scaring off shipping.
I think I may wait until the burning of King Olaf to have a spice blind.
So you got people talking about the burning of King Olaf as if it's something that's going to happen, even though the fact that it's not really going to happen unless... That's okay. Interesting. Right then. Blue Palace, Folk Firebeard. Wonder if he's going to be happy to see me. He kind of parred this off on us to begin with. The only reason why I did it was because I need to kill some time before the dawn, and yet here we are now. Wonder if he'll change his tune.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave?
As you know, Solitude's coffers are much depleted by the war.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to someone else.
You have a strong head for business.
Right, some necromancers were attempting to summon and bind Patima, the Wolf Queen,
Potema herself. Please tell me you stopped them.
Speaking of sacrifice.
Nice over, mate. Pack your bag. Solitude's gonna fall within the hour. No, I interrupted their ritual and it's done. I'm sorry you don't appreciate my humour.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
My lady, surely you're not that.
I suppose the first thing this Potema would sort out is her own pronunciation. And what did he give me?
The Stormcloaks only
It was like only a couple of hundred gold.
uses Skyrim as a personal
Charming.
guard.
Anyway, better things to be doing. Are you not excited for this, Inigo? You're not doing any...
Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Alright, yeah. Are you, not preparing, doing your vocal warm-ups? Ooh. No? No. To be fair, the amount of chattering that you do, I don't think it's really necessary. Never change, mate. Right, was this it? I have a feeling we got like a 50-50 chance on going into like some old woman's front room, but here we go. There's that guy wearing the blue fancy clothes with the weird haircut. Here he is. Hello.
Ah, you've returned. How goes the task I gave you?
Well, that task goes very well. I found King Olaf's verse.
I have to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, let's take a look at this. Oh no, this won't do at all. The copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable.
I thought there were
The
musical
parts that are
notes.
readable,
I wonder if they have a copy of Colm
Bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times.
Well, what does it all mean?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
I can't believe. Talk about transformation. You're the pessimist here. All you're doing is putting up barriers here. We found King Olaf's verse. I know it's incomplete, but for goodness sake, show a little bit of happiness about it. I thought there were musical notes because I'm a bit simple, I'm a bit primitive. But hey, can't we just make up the missing parts of the verse and don't look at me that way when I say it?
Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate.
Appropriate.
I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
Try me. We can do this. Come on, just get the book, read the first verse. Let's do this. I won't call it a reconstruction. Let's just go for it. Come on. Freestyle it. Yeah, that seems like I'm gonna coin that phrase. Freestyle. Come on, bring it on.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What did we say really happened?
I'll be the judge of that. Now back to your practice.
Let's do something really out there. Let's do something really dumb that people will never believe. Olaf was Numenex, a dragon in human form.
I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in.
There we go. Give us another.
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat.
Casual, mate.
From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
Well, I was gonna say if you're gonna be playing this at court, then it has to put Solitude in a good light. But no, we've already established a narrative here, we have to double down on it. Olaf, in his dragon form, sacked it. Yeah.
Oh, that is exciting.
I know.
I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now.
Yeah, don't miss a detail. Do you need anything else from me? I mean, we could totally go for this. He could have an ensemble of people following him who were other dragons and other... you know.
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
Yeah, go on, let's go. Any thoughts?
I am here for you. I often create my own songs, but they are very bad. I just don't have the time to work at being gifted.
You would ever think about being gifted, huh?
If you sit down and I sing, be ready to laugh, but not too hard, okay?
You know what? We'll do it after we've been to the court with the guy with the crazy hair, okay?
There are many talented people here. I could learn a lot from them if I could be bothered.
Well, maybe there'll be time for that. One day.
Let us go.
Oh, we'll come back here. Promise. First. Olaf was Numinex. Mind blown. Unbelievable. It's a bit rich, you know. I'm just kind of trying to make things relevant as fantastical as they... With this, Are you having second thoughts? After you. You're not going... Oh, you're being polite, you're waiting.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
You know what? For 90 seconds of time, I think that is like... May as well be an Elder Scroll, eh? So you ready?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
If we haven't, I promise you won't see me sticking around to suffer the consequences. Let's be all dramatic. You go up on that side. I'll appear on this side. Oh! That was better in my imagination.
Ah, Viarmo. I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf Festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenek's a con for the ages.
You'll love this expert.
No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenek's in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Because Solitude would not soon bend knee, Olaf would hurt them while his status accrued. He sacked Winterhold in dragon form, and bent their minds to blame Solitude.
Ah.
So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit
to the fire. There we go.
In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be very generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Make sure that he is.
Unbelievable! You've done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough.
Well then, there was a yawn over on the right-hand side, some part way through, but it's to be expected, here and there. So, does this mean me and Inigo, we bards now? Is he a bard at least? I don't really care for it, but I kind of want him to be a bard.
Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself.
Yeah, that Inigo.
I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Well, ain't that nice, eh? The day started dark. The subject matter more dark than I think I really understand. Till I read a copy of The Wolf Queen, anyway. And it ended on a lighter note, eh? Some improvisation, some... what do we call it? Freestyling? And yeah, suddenly now, the burning of King Olaf is back on.